Hello. Maybe finish the DLC today? Hello, Slayer. To Egypt. I can survive this. The gator. Oh, this is literally where we were earlier. Everything's flooded. Did you ever play this expansion? Well, at least now you'll be able to play them. Fucking alligators, fucking rock or whatever. Fucking warm today all of a sudden. What? Who's roaring? Oh. Target practice. How do I get out of here? Or this will be too short. How do I get out? Can I jump maybe if I... Oh, wait, I think I know maybe. Well, it will work if she jumped. Fuck. I don't know if you just teleported out of the water. Yeah. The fuck? What? Something just pushed me in. Fuck. Right, I got to die without fucking warning and I have to fucking redo all this again. Dick. You're the sneaky bastard. Dude, they literally spawned in behind me. Dick. Fucking mouth dick. That's not where I wanted to fuck. Oh. Fuck. I'm not where I want. Either is that. So. Or do I go up here or the other way? Put the game fucking spawning panthers behind me. DLC is nasty. I literally let go of the walk button. Oh my god! Oh, that back here. Fuck is he? One second, I thought the dead one was a live one. Back. Yeah. I believe you already have plenty, right? Damn, that's a lot. I have no idea. I have not checked my phone yet. Yeah, some slight damage. But I have no clue what that's worth. I'm not familiar with prices of guns.
No.
Fuck. I only have one large map. Good fuck there. Ugh. Finally. I can shoot through this. Dead. Fuck. Fucker go. Oh, I don't fucking see him. Pretty quick. Do what you gotta do. Where'd this fucker come from?
No.
their family is here. Come on. Okay, aim on this fucker. Duck. What are you doing up here? No, crocodiles could climb all the way up here. Eight thousand. Are they in working conditions? Non-functional, okay. Hmm. Oh. More water than there is no water down there, but I keep falling. Oh, I do have a key. Didn't, but yeah, I did. Doesn't work as a trap if I see it coming a mile away. Well. Oh yeah, I watched AVP today. I really don't remember anything of it, though it seemed a little bit familiar in the pyramids, so maybe there's a chance I've seen it, but I really can't tell. History moment? What do you mean with history moment? Oh, that was pretty cool, I guess. They did kind of jump to conclusions pretty quickly from reading the hieroglyphics, but yeah, it was pretty cool. I think general pretty cool plot point. I just think it's very fucking weird how quick some of the chest busters got out. Like literally the lady with the short hair, it was so fast for her. It literally happened in an instant. Like it just happened, then she woke up and then instantly the chest burster came out. And not only that, keep in mind as well that a chest buster has to grow into a full fucking alien. What the fuck was the chest buster feeding on? All of them grew so quick. Hi, Light, welcome. Doing well. Well, I'd assume it would need to feed. But even if it doesn't need to feed, then still, like, how the fuck did it grow that fast? Like, let's assume they fed on the human bodies, okay? But then, like, they grew so fast. Also, now that we're talking about that, something I didn't even mention about Alien 3 and I completely forgot about. In Alien 3, there doesn't even come a chest buster outside. It's a fully fledged fucking alien. Out of the ox. It's just a fully grown alien comes out. Kind of weird. Just skips the whole chest buster phase. No, it's like a... kind of hard to believe. It's just, that's what I don't like, is that they make it super inconsistent. I mean, yeah, an ox is a big animal, so it could have eaten a lot, but I'm not gonna believe that it was inside the ox the whole time feeding until it waited to grow. I don't know. I'm willing to believe that it was probably bigger than a normal chest buster, but not a fucking full alien. Yeah, it's just very inconsistent with how they function. That's what kind of annoys me about the movies. The first two were the most consistent, I'd say. Because, like, I am more willing to believe that it takes, like, a longer time, and then in AVP it's like, well, it literally happens in minutes. I assume the ox was on board the thing. The ship. Then got face hugged. Ugh. Yeah, it was way too fast in AVP at least. Fucking alien the chest buster bursted out too quick and they grew up instantly. Didn't like that. Rex is on the planet. Okay, well then a facehugger snuck out during the crash, I guess. Yeah. And that section of the face the chest the alien growing out of the ox was definitely shorter than the whole movie where Ripley was. Yeah, Ripley got phase hugged before the ox den. But the fucking alien fully grew out of the ox, but not in Ripley. Okay. Again, the Queen argument, sure, but come on. It's so inconsistent, you know. It's like, it bothers me. I mean, I like the rest. Again, as well with the AVP, I like most of the movie, but just these little gripes I have that kind of ruin the immersion and make it inconsistent. Oh yeah, the dog version. That one might be better. Ah, I happen to remember something like that. When she was falling, I vaguely remembered like, huh, wasn't there a chestbuster gonna come out while she was falling? So maybe that version is better. Yeah, it's all too sensational. With, oh well, they get face hugged and the chestbuster comes out a minute later and I guess, you know, alright, but this is again like something I came up with. The aliens in AVP come from a queen that they have enslaved. Right? The queen is captured and they unfreeze her to make her lay eggs for the sport and the hunt. I guess one could come up with the idea of, well, predators are highly advanced, so maybe they have injected, and changed the DNA and boosted the growth speed and the process. That could be, I guess, an explanation. That fan can come up with. I mean, I just came up with it myself, and I'm sure other fans have probably come up with that. But again, it's then bad writing for the movie to not explain that or mention it in some way because it leaves the fans a bit confused. Davidian was talking about it when doing his Alien 3 game review. Gosh, I have to rewatch that because I definitely agree. Kind of bullshit. Just inconsistencies across the board, but that's what you get when you also have different writers for every movie. I mean, heck, Alien and Aliens had different writers, but those were still the two best movies and sort of most consistent ones. And fuck, the Predator designs, like visually, the designs are all fucking cool though in all three movies that I've seen so far. They look fucking amazing. There was a door that opened, but I forgot what the door was that opened. Fuck. Oh, guess I'll go back to the Switch and look again what I opened. Oh, it was a double door at the top. Got it. Doggy. Hold on, I'll mute the mic real quick. Okay, well, still, the one that comes out of the dog is also big, and not just a chest buster. So I don't fucking know why. It makes no fucking sense. But yeah, I do think as a kid I probably watched that version because I do kind of remember. Like when I watched the ending, I was like, huh? I thought there was gonna be a chest buster coming out of her while she falls in the lead, but yeah. Nah, it's an alien that It's an alien that comes out because he's walking away from the. Are you sure? Oh, yeah, hold on, I'll rewatch that. The dog spazzing out. No, it's not a chest buster. That's not true, player. Because you can see he's still covered in the guts of the dog, while it's clearly already an alien. I'm not time skipping there. It's just already a pretty big alien that comes out. You can see still the guts of the dog on his head. But it's just inconsistencies that I'm not a fan of. So it's like, does it grow fast? Does it not grow fast? Supposed to come out as a chest buster, and what's the reason why it comes out a lot more grown and stuff like that. Yeah, probably looks a bit different then because it's a queen. But I just think it's weird that you got people who make movies who just can't follow simple consistencies. It's similar with Star Wars. Biggest offender in Star Wars being you get stabbed and you die, but you get stabbed and you get to live. You get stabbed and you get to live. You get stabbed and you get to live. It's like, okay, well, you get a flesh wound and you die. Like, have some consistency. And as cool as it was, cannot just hyperdrive yourself into another ship. Because if that would be a valid strategy, then they would fucking start attaching make hyperdrive weapons. You take out a fucking large cruiser. Or whatever. So that made no fucking sense. Even though I have to admit it was cool, but it doesn't make sense. I don't know. They just want to make it look cool with the alien coming out, and then they were like, "Wait a minute, supposed to be a chestbuster coming out first." Yep. Especially because, like, even if, like, even if it was possible for the alien to come out of the dog without being a chestbuster first, then still, that alien is like at least the same size as the dog it came out of. How the fuck can it do that? How the fuck can it be that size and come out of the dog? It can't fit inside the dog at the size it's coming out of. So already that's stupid, even if it could just skip the fucking chestbuster phase. Makes no fucking sense. Yeah, because a dog is smaller than a human. Yeah, I mean, again, it looks cool. It looks cool. The scene, both the dog and the ox scenes look cool. And I guess they fix it with the ox because it would have fit more likely of that size alien coming out of the ox instead of a dog. But it's still kind of a fuck up, as cool as the scenes look. Ah! Where my shotgun? So, it makes sense from that perspective that they changed it into an ox. Because that would at least make a bit more sense. As for the scene at the end, I think the reason might be to actually make the throwing into the lead more meaningful of a decision. As cool as it is with the chestbuster coming out of her as she falls, it would make more sense, you know, like, she had a choice, like, does she get saved or does she jump in? And while she fell, you could have still assumed, okay, she still had time to get it operated. Whereas when she fell in and it already busted, it's like, well, she would have died regardless then. So depending on how you see that, maybe can have been a better decision. Or you could have seen it as, well, Ripley knew it was gonna bust any moment anyway, so then she knew she was gonna die anyway. And therefore, jumping into the lead to not get the creature in the hands of the company. Yeah, it's like a double-edged sword with that. I think both have reasons of being good and bad. Yeah, that as well. You're right. Normally they're like, and Ripley was like, oh, hello. And it looks cool, but yeah, it does not make sense. So yeah, that's good arguments. I agree. It's good for the better that they changed that, as cool as it was. Because I love cool scenes, but it does suck when they don't make sense. It's the same thing with Star Wars Episode 8, I believe, where they use a hyperdrive to ram a fucking giant star cruiser, and it gets cut in half. Like, well, why don't you use hyperdrive weapons then if it's so effective?
No.
Yeah, their ship also explodes. But it's like a tiny ship. Well, I say tiny ship. It is like a tiny cruiser, right? Small ship. It is big enough for multiple people to walk in. And then there's this gigantic, super wide, like bigger than a Star Destroyer thing. It's like, think about like 5 times the size of a Star Destroyer, super wide. And then the small cruiser like hyperdrives into it and cuts it in half and it explodes and shit. Both explode, but it's like, why not just make hyperdrive propelled weapons then if apparently that's, because that's not how hyperdrives work. When you engage a hyperdrive, you enter like subspace, like hyperdrive space. Not like you physically collide with things in physical space. But that's not how it fucking works, is it? As cool as it is a very cool scene, I think. It's a cool scene. It looks awesome. I was like, wow, this is very cool. But it doesn't make sense. And sometimes, well, I say sometimes, often enough, people who make movies are kind of too obsessed with making something cool while sacrificing the sense it should make. I still kind of like episode 7. I think that one's pretty cool still. And mostly makes sense. Except for Finn kind of like having a fair fight against. Or there wasn't Finn. Finn fought first and failed, but then Ray also, like, basically kind of like not getting schwacked by Kylo, basically kind of doesn't make sense. Yeah, like some of the, like, I think Kylo as a character is pretty cool, except for like definitely a scene that is a bit cringe. And I'm just mad at the whole fucking sequel trilogy that they fucking didn't use Finn, because Finn is actually one of my favorite characters in the sequel trilogy, but they barely do anything with him as a character. But he's a very entertaining guy. And same with the fucking lady in stormtrooper armor, the silver stormtrooper armor lady. She's very cool as well, and they kill her off very quickly. It's like, why? Egypt. I've only watched 7. There are plenty of cool scenes in them. Yeah, there's episode 9. 8 and 9 are... There's a lot of boring, but also a lot of cool scenes, but also a lot of makes no sense scenes. It's very messy. Like, there are cool scenes in the movies, absolutely. Like, visually they are very cool. Like, with the ramming the ship, some of the fights at the end, even at the very end, the spectacle is very cool looking. Absolutely very cool and entertaining. It just doesn't make fucking sense if you understand the Star Wars universe and try to think a bit about it making logical sense. Then there's also the scene with Leia floating through space. Also cool, but doesn't fucking make sense. Again, like that's what all happens a lot with Star Wars is they create a lot of cool scenes, but it doesn't make sense. And a lot of people love that because they don't like to think and they prefer to just see cool scenes without thinking about it. But I prefer to like be immersed and being like, oh yeah, that makes sense, instead of seeing things and be like, oh, that doesn't really make sense. Rogue One is very good though. Rogue One is good. Like, Rogue One is very good. The Han Solo movie is also pretty good, I think. And Andor as a show is fucking perfection. Yeah, kind of like that. People who genuinely... And that's why the Star Wars fan base is so split. Because people say, oh, Star Wars fans hate Star Wars. Like, well, I love Star Wars, but a lot of the new stuff isn't very good. Because a lot of things not making sense. And a lot of characters not getting used properly. And a lot of characters not really growing either. It like overly relies on spectacular scenes. Also, the first scene in episode 8 doesn't make sense, where one ship destroys like a fucking Star Destroyer. But yeah, if there's people who literally don't know much about Star Wars and they don't really care about logical things, then yeah, they'll probably eat up the entertaining action scenes. So I believe in one of the first scenes, there's a tiny ship that takes out the destroyer, but that's like actually fighting. Like, he doesn't get killed. And then later in the movie, yeah, they do the ramming with the slightly bigger ship, but it's still small in comparison, and then they engage the hyperdrive and ram it. It looks fucking cool, but it doesn't make any sense. But yeah, if you decide to watch anything, I would say watch Andor, the show. That one's amazing. Saving for it. Oh, can't believe I survived. Oh, we got 44 shells. Nice. We got pocket full of shells. Climb! 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 What are you doing? Climb that shit! God damn it. That was a bunch of keys. I will never stop gushing about Andor, but Andor is so good because what it does is take like 3 episodes building up a plot line, and then like in the 3rd episode, there's like a very satisfying conclusion. And then it does that with like a couple arcs. Everything feels earned and the action scenes make sense. Dead. Your legs are dead. Hope you're able to rest. Hope you're home. Which one? The fight of one ship versus the big one, or like the hyperdrive ram? I'll cut it in half. You watched it. I think it's cool, but it doesn't make sense. It's good to hear you're home, like. You'll be able to take a good rest. Well, it shouldn't be able to in the first... It shouldn't even be able to collide with it, because that's not how hyperdrives work. No, they end like subspace. Like when a ship enters hyperdrive, it's not like they will collide with other things. It's like they enter a subspace, like almost like a wormhole if you think about it. Train and then small bus. Nice. I think I needed 2 keys. Saw correctly. Where's the other key? Hole. And I guess it's underwater over there. There be gators. No, don't fucking close on me. Fuck. I'll kill this fuck. The key was connected to that door for some. How do I get out of here? Oop. What's the point of this block? Stuff hidden behind it. What I thought initially, but then I thought I didn't see anything, but... Yippee! Dark in here. Get fucked.
No.
Is this a secret?
No. 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 No.
Oh. There's some. There you go. How do I say that water? Let's hope it's water. Well, there's different arguments for and against that. Because hyperdrives work differently in different movies and different TV shows. Yeah, even if in theory they could collide, then it wouldn't make sense either. More realistically, what would happen is it would like create a nuclear explosion or something from the speed of the impact. I don't know. What the fuck is happening here? I'm being pushed underwater. Oh, was it timed? Hold up. Yeah, but the reason it makes calculations is it needs to find where the destination is. And it's the danger of where you exit hyperspeed. Exiting too close to a supernova when exiting hyperspeed. That's the danger. Yeah, the exit point. That's where the calculations are for. Without precise calculations, we could fly right to a star or bounce too close to a supernova. So that's what they mean with when you exit that you don't get, that you get into a dangerous area. Because otherwise it would always be a risk that there's something in the way, like an asteroid or a ship. Because you can't predict that. Like, if collisions were possible, then it would mean that every hyperdrive would be a risk colliding with a different ship, maybe, that would fly in the way. Yeah, look, here it says hyperspace is an alternate dimension that could only be reached by traveling at or faster than the speed of light. Hyperdrives enabled starships to travel through hyperspace lanes across great distances, enabling travel and exploration throughout the galaxy. So it's an alternate dimension. Yep. Yeah, maybe. During the run-up, before they enter hyperspace, I guess. I mean, time travel and hyperspace are two different things. Back to the Future has nothing to do with it. Yeah. Like you said, the run-up could probably hit something. That's why you need a clear runway, I guess. I just showed the intro to Doctor Who. Yeah. They tried to make up in it in episode 9 by saying like, oh, that maneuver was a 1 in a million, but really buy it. I did like that they made like a whole fucking Star Wars spoof in Family Guy. George Lucas helped with it, I believe. I think I remember something like that. And then there was, of course, also Spaceballs. It was also just a whole parody movie. Magic Slayer. Actually, they're not moving at all. You're just crazy. No, just kidding. God, I have not eaten enough. I had leftovers from yesterday and I thought it would be enough, but it didn't taste very fresh anymore, so a bit of it I threw away and it was not really. Fuck, are there so many keyholes here? What the fuck? Some water and I Rice tortillas. Oh, I can make some tortillas later. I got 3 keys and I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think. Because I see 5 keyholes. Hey, oh, hold up. Are the key. Hard exploitation of the AI. Ah! Where the fuck you come from? Bot. Okay. Oh, I did open this. Thing we didn't get a cutscene for it. Really? Uh. Ah. A door opened. Ah. Now, where is the other door? It's here. Good. Oh, hey, lever. Krok, krok, krok. Kroki. What? He just swam through the fucking gates. Fucking cheating, krok. Goodies. My fucking tongue is all fucking hurting. Because I ate the fucking Gallia melon. And the acids fucking fucked up my tongue. Hey, these don't explode. Krok! Yeah. Krok. Va. Alright, now what? What else has opened? Mm-hmm. Ooh, Uzi, Uzi, Uzi. Uzi, Uzi, Uzi. Nani? The game is fucking trolling me so hard by putting all these items in front of these guys. Pussy, pussy, pussy. Get some! Get some! Ultra plebs. Again. No! Fuck! Pussy, pussy, pussy. Fuck, there's another one. Another one. Yes. The mighty fart chair. Yeah. Get fucked, you fuck. I remember this room. Okie dokie, have a good rest, Light. Yeah. Oh. Fuck is this beeping on here? Hi there, Moosey. Doing good to see you. Fuck. Ah. Ow. Ow. Ah! Oil change, oh shit. Hope everything is going right. You're gonna go see family next week? Oh shit, nice. Is it a far away drive? $12 hours, holy shit. That is far. I'm actually gonna go on a trip as well in a bit over a week. Oh. I'm gonna have a vacation in Greece with my date. There at Lara's ancient image on the what? There at Lara's ancient image on the wall for 5 seconds. Yeah, we're gonna be there for like 5 days or something. On the island of Zakynthos, or however you pronounce it. Yeah, she lives here. We've been dating a while. We're both just gonna go there on vacation, basically. She's also coming over this Friday to my place. But yeah, originally she planned to go with one of her friends, but then her friend couldn't go anymore, so she asked me if I could go instead. And Greece is definitely one of the countries on my top list of where I wanted to visit, but I've never really traveled much. I've never been in a plane before, or I've never flown with a plane. So that's a bit scary, but in the end I am excited to go there. And we're also gonna have a long stop on the way, like 11-hour stop in Budapest, in Hungary. It's 11 hours, so we're actually gonna be able to see some of that city as well, which is a nice bonus. Yeah, I've seen pictures and it looks absolutely beautiful with like coves and beaches and shit. I hope the weather will be decent so we can swim. And you know, in Greece there's fucking good food. That's, not gonna lie, probably the most exciting thing for me is trying the food. Also a Greek friend. I also heard Greek people are very nice. Oh. But I am very nervous, but yeah, we're gonna leave on the 9th September, so it's still a way to go. I'm just nervous as fuck because never experienced flying before. And there's like a lot of things you need to do right in terms of packaging and or packing, I mean, and not accidentally forgetting something or I don't know. Yeah, I have a lot of questions I asked my brother at least. Because he's flown before. Allow extra time. Can you elaborate what that means? Because I'm not sure what that means. Oh, showing up early? Oh, of course. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna try and be early for sure. I do not want to risk getting late at all. Oh, I pressed the fucking heal button. Fucking AI is annoying. Blew a tire on the way. Yeah, that really sucks. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be there early, like by multiple hours for sure. Okay. So I could do a fancy backflip. Holy shit. Now all of a sudden it can reach up here. Okay. You just jump across. Ooh, I almost fucked up the timing. So I been watching more movies. After Resurrection, I watched Predator, Predator 2, and today I watched Alien vs Predator. Good. That shotgun is so clunky to use though. But it is very good. Now, where to now? Oop. Whoop. When you get used to this game, eventually, like the distance, you know how far you can jump. Really get used to that. This one, I'm not sure if I can jump that, but I'm gonna try. Whoop. Go. Wait, can we go up here? Holy shit. Not playing nice. I do like how they use the fucking spikes as the teeth for the cat statue here. Oops. Only made a screenshot, lol. Probably because I held Alt F1. Oh damn, this expansion is pretty big. Welcome back. Oh yeah, I mentioned that I watched Predator and Predator 2, and today I watched Alien vs Predator as well. I think last time we talked, the last one I watched was Alien Resurrection. I think. Predator 1 and 2 I have seen before, but it was a long time ago. AVP2, or sorry, AVP 1. I have no clue if I had seen that one before. Possible, but maybe not. How do I? Yeah. Predator 1 was definitely a very action-focused movie. A lot of a dumber movie, I guess, but it was still very entertaining. Yeah, takes place in Antarctica. Antarctica. Bleh, bleh. That's the one I watched today. God, the fuck. Here. Yeah, exactly. Quality varies. I mean, in general, I enjoyed AVP, but I didn't like that the aliens grew even faster. Like literally that short-haired lady who got face hugged. Um, Literally a few seconds after she wakes up, the fucking chest buster comes out. What? So it's like the inconsistencies in the movies are what bothers me. Maybe I'm sequence breaking it by trying it this way, I don't know. A lot of shows will make it take long. First time to build up suspense, then forget their rules and just do whatever. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's my main criticism is the inconsistency with how long it takes. What I didn't mention last time when we talked about Alien 3 is the ox and dog, depending on which version of the movie you watch. There's not even a chest buster that comes out. It's like a small grown alien, not even a chest buster. So it's like, okay, what the fuck? And in the case of the dog, the alien is literally the size of the dog, so how the fuck can it come out of the chest when it's as large as the dog itself it's coming out of? It's like, what the fuck? So yeah, those are definitely some of my main criticisms of I don't know how, I forgot how to get on board here. But yeah, that's, I think, especially risky when you have movies of a single franchise made by different people. I think when it's one person creating it, there's probably gonna be more consistency. But if it's constantly different directors, different writers and shit, well, then you're gonna have problems like this, where it's like in one movie, you know, it takes forever to fucking grow. It takes like a day, and then in the other it happens like within minutes. And sure, again, what I came up with is, you know, it was from a queen that the predators have captured. You know, they froze the queen and then unfroze her when they need the eggs. So you could say, I guess the predators are technologically advanced. Maybe they like injected the alien queen with something that, you know, that it alters the DNA and causes the chest busters to grow quicker and get out of the bodies quicker. You know, for their sport, it would make sense, but you know, that's up to the writing. They should explain that in the movie in some way. And it's not like that the viewers need to like come up with these hypotheses to fix the inconsistencies in the movie. Well, there's more in the TV series than the movie, just because in the movie things are kind of forced into a tighter time slot. Yeah, true that. Definitely worse in a show, I would agree. Because a show you try to present as a whole show, and movies come out many years after another, so there's a lot that can happen. Fuck, I'm kind of stuck here. I need a fucking walk through all of the cat. Look up some filth. Sample of the cat. Yeah, I'm also curious what you meant with Harry Potter. I enjoyed those movies. Oh, something with that. Uh, was it Half-Blood Prince? So we can jump at the eye. Yeah. It's just like a very big story at that point that you kind of have to split it into two movies, I guess. But I didn't mind it, I enjoyed it. This looked like it would be too steep and I would slide off, but apparently... Still need to watch Lord of the Rings. I do promise, after I'm done with all of Alien, all of Predator, in terms of movies, and all of Terminator, still need to watch Sarah Connor Chronicles, but that's a show that'll take longer. Then there's also Blade I need to watch again. But Lord of the Rings is also in there, for sure. And Hobbit and stuff like that. Should I watch the Lord of the Rings movies in order of release? Or chronologically? Because I believe Hobbit takes place before. So you mean chronologically? So first start with Hobbit? Yeah, some versions of them are pretty long, I heard. What do you think, Moosey? Should I watch Hobbit first or Lord of the Rings first? Like, order of release or chronological? I've never watched any of them before, by the way. I know nothing about Lord of the Rings except Frodo and Gollum and Smeagol. Nothing else really, and the meme of "You shall not pass." That's all I know about Lord of the Rings. But I heard from plenty of people to watch chronological. Oh, I already watched the credits, by the way. We're just getting the same credits again, I think. Oh, I found less secrets in this one. You'd watch the Hobbit animated cartoon from the 70s or 90s. Skip the Lord of the Rings cartoon from that time unless you want to watch it eventually. Then you watch Lord of the Rings, then Hobbit. Alright, that's a fair take. Fair take, fair take. And can you tell me why the Hobbit cartoon is so important? Because I didn't even know that existed. I'm officially done with Tomb Raider 1 Remastered. I did play the classic version, but I definitely enjoyed replaying it with the remaster and continue the series on through that. So that would mean next time I'll play Tomb Raider, we'll play this one, which I've never played yet. We will put the butler in the freezer and stuff like that. You gotta utilize extras and we also have expansion here. Golden Mask. Awesome. Cartoon is lighthearted, made for kids. Just kind of joyful. Super cheesy songs, but they're fun. The reason why I start with that gives you an overview of how the world and background of the characters are proceeded. Okay, interesting. I know what you mean. It's like, I have a soft spot for some classic Star Wars cartoons. There's the Star Wars Droids cartoons. And also the Ewok cartoon. And they're very odd, very weird, and you see stuff that you've never seen in Star Wars before, but it's charming. It's really charming. But good to know. Thank you for the advice and recommendations. I'll have to see what I'll do. I have to do extra research.